Hello everyone, this is Professor Reno and welcome back to our channel. ChatGPT has released an agent feature a few weeks ago and finally is available here in New Zealand. So I spent a couple of days having a try with different options and try what is good at, what is not really good at. And in this video we are gonna basically see together how to use it. Just think that an agent is an entity that is going to interact with the environment. If you end up using it just to do some search like you would use ChatGPT 4 or O3, probably O3 and 4 will be much faster in giving you a really good results. For instance, you want to cook a nice pizza, you want the best recipe. Well, you go first and you watch my video about how to make pizza. That's the best way to start. But of course, if you want to use an AI and search on the web, I will use probably O3 to search different recipe, compare them, and get a results for you straight away on your chatbot. There is not much of interaction or clicking here or there. Instead, if you want to do something in which you need the agent to take action in a browser, in that case I will use an agent. For instance, we can give an agent a list of things to buy and ask the agent to go on one of our New Zealand supermarket website and start selecting all the ingredients for us, and eventually after 10 minutes we need just to go there and finalize the purchasing. So let's go and see first of all how we can activate the agent function, and then I'm gonna show you some example and I'm gonna tell you a bit of story of what has been happening in the last week. All right, here we are in my ChatGPT page. You can see that the agent, it's right here, hiding right here. You can go here and you can see that if we click agent mode here, the agent mode is gonna be activated. And you will see here that all the option about using ChatGPT 4 O3 will disappear because he's gonna use his own fine-tuning model. And the good thing is that if you don't know where to start with, ChatGPT is gonna give you a bit of instruction about what you can do. I start following these prompts, but then I realized I can do better than that. Let's go and have a look what we can do. First example, let's try to create some agency. So I want the agent to do actually something for me, not just to go and get information from the web. O3 can do a much better job. So let's go and have a try with sending an email to myself. I'm gonna send it to my Gmail. You can see here in the prompt, I'm gonna ask to use Outlook. So it's gonna go and access my email and try to send this email to me. And let's see if it's actually working. So let's see together what it's gonna be doing. It's gonna create a virtual desktop machine where it's gonna try to access to Outlook and then eventually try to operate on Outlook and try to find a way to send the email to myself. You can see that there is a thinking model behind the scene, and let's go and follow up what it's doing for us. The cool things about it is that you can watch live what it's doing, and if you by chance you realize that you don't want to do what it's doing or you want to take control, you can just type here, let me take control, and it's gonna stop, allow you to operate on the browser. But in this case I don't see anything to worry about, so I'm gonna just wait and see what's going on. You can see that it's now try to log into my work email, and from time to time it might detect that is not a real browser search and might ask to verify that if I'm a human or not, or double identification, especially when you have it activated with your email. And I strongly suggest to have it to increase the security. We all have it in our workplace here, a messy. But let's go what's happening here. You can see that it's gonna start searching. Yes, it's going to new email, and it's doing a pretty decent job. Let's see if it's capable to detect where to put the information on my Gmail account. He's still thinking. Yeah, probably is getting there. You can see that it's not perfect, not really perfect, because it starts sometimes doing crazy things and that you wouldn't do, but I am pretty confident something is gonna happen. And now it seems that it's probably gonna do a good job. Let's wait and see if it's gonna be capable to type the email. Yes, finally the email address is there, the Gmail one. Let's see if it's capable now to complete the task with the subject and the email text. So you can see that has been succeeding now to adding a subject to my email, and now it's typing the final email, and let's see if it's gonna be capable to send the email. Yeah, that's what it's asking me now, and it's asking for permission to send the email, which is a good feature that is not gonna start sending email without my permission, which is pretty good and acceptable. I'm gonna say okay, let us send it and see what happens. Yes, it's here. The email has been received. And you can see here the results. It's actually working. I managed to send an email using ChatGPT Agent. All right, let's go and try this second task. I'm gonna ask the agent to do a bit of grocery for me. Wanna bake pizza tonight, and I want that the agent help me to do some shopping. And to be honest, yesterday instead I asked to buy a pizza for me and select the best authentic Italian pizza based in Auckland that could have been delivered at home by 9 p.m. He did 20 minutes of search. He managed to detect a really good pizza. It looked like authentic one. And then at the time I was trying to see where the pizzeria, I was like, I don't know this pizzeria, probably I should go and have a try. And then I discovered that the pizzeria was in Wellington. Well, so I would suggest that when you use an agent, you directly to what you want you to do the task on, or which website. It's not really great in understanding tasks like select something close to me. I've been experiencing the same issues when I was trying to book a cinema ticket. In that case, it was selecting a ticket for a cinema that is based in Palmerston North. Yeah, quite not close, 7-hour drive. So let's go and have a try with this task in which we are actually say I want it from this shop, and this is the list of my pizza ingredient. If you want to know what you need to do with these ingredients, I have a nice video collection on food, especially on pizza and other kind of Italian food recipe from my family, from my grandma, from my mother, based in Italy. So really authentic and yummy stuff to do. So let's go and see what the agent is gonna do for us now with this specific task. So let's hope that it's gonna do a really good job. And the secret for a good dough is using 00 flour. I don't think high-grade flour is doing the work that needs to be done if you wanna do an authentic Italian pizza. So stay away from it and buy 000 flour. So let's go. It seems that it's already doing something on Bings.com. Yeah, it's going to pack and save, and many websites have this feature to make sure that an agent is not using it. So it's see that we will be asked to identify and show that we are human, and it seems that the website can be reached. It's asking me to take over. Let's go and have a look at what I can do to at least pass these authentication parts. I'm gonna refresh, and hopefully this time with the human touch we are gonna pass this block and go ahead purchasing our item. Yes, now it seems that we are getting to Pack and Save website, and we are in. And I'm gonna pass the control back to my agent, and let's see what is gonna happen. Visualization is there. Yes, we are back into Pack and Save, and at this stage it should be capable to do all the purchasing for us. But don't expect it's gonna be really quick. At least that's what's my experience. That's nice. He's trying to find a shop nearby, and he knows that I'm in Auckland. For instance, this is the best place where I can say I'm in Albany and see if it's gonna use this information to select the right pack and save. And you see that he's selecting Albany. Yes, we are selecting the right store. So at least I'm not gonna be driving hours to get my grocery. Fantastic. You can see here that there was still the purchase item, the item that I was trying to purchase yesterday. So probably I need to say empty the trolley first. You can see here that it's gonna delete all the stuff, empty trolley, and yes, it's all empty. And you can see that he's starting searching from the 00 flour. This is a bit of a tricky one because I know that it's not sold in pack and save. In fact, I ordered my 00 flour. My favorite is the CAPTCHA one from the web. So you can see that it's gonna struggle at some point, and it's gonna try to select something that is close, and probably high grade flour is gonna be the one to go for. But it's interesting to see that it's doing all the possible reasonable search. And the other ingredient that probably is gonna be a bit struggling with is fresh mozzarella, because most of the time here in New Zealand they sell a block of cheese that look like cheddar to me, but they call it mozzarella. Not quite. Look the video that I post on topping on pizza to see how mozzarella needs to look like and what's the good one to make really decent pizza. It's gonna cost a bit more, but the results, it's awesome. So it's still looking for ingredients, and it seems it's gonna do a selection from high grade flour and move away with it, because it's impossible to find the 00 flour I was looking for. Let's wait and see. So you see that he has already selected the flour here in the trolley. Now it's gonna select the yeast. The most challenging part, select the right mozzarella. So that's why I'm back. I want to see what he's doing. If the agent is gonna be capable to select decent mozzarella. I can see the first one seems like authentic one. It should be basically in salamoia, salty water. Let's go and see if it's gonna select the first option or select something that is not quite right. So we finally have some mozzarella. Now we can go ahead and hopefully buy the final ingredients. The other challenging one is gonna be using a passata. We don't use any other creepy pizza sauce that they sell outside Italy. Use passata. If you find it too watery, you can always filter the water out, but it's the best way to make authentic pizza. Let's see what's gonna be the next ingredients. So he managed to do a really decent shopping. I had to wait, but eventually after quite a lot of time he did a decent job. I have another example for you that I tested yesterday. Let's go and see. And this is a recording from yesterday. You can see that I asked the agent to log into my LinkedIn account and contact some friends and ask them to have a look at my YouTube channel with the new AI content. So if you receive this text, you have been trolled by me. It was not me, it was my agent. And I can tell that the great majority of people that reply back were actually thinking it was me talking, and I was telling them, hey, look, it was actually my agent contacting you and ask you to check my website. And did it work? Actually, it did work, because you can see here the milestone. We had less than 390 people, and because of this silly exercise, I managed to get more people interested in our video here on YouTube. Another things that I tried was Super Mario Online. So I passed GPT Agent this website, and I tried to see if the agent could learn how to play Super Mario, and basically managed to get enough knowledge to pass the first level. It didn't succeed, unfortunately. It was way too slow to figure it out how to move the agent around. And there are many other exciting examples you can think of where an agent can do the work for you, and you can also build your own agent. For instance, in the previous video of last week, I showed you an example on how to develop an agent that can take control on your browser and start looking on stuff on Google Scholar, or potentially you can do the same for any other website. You need just to be mindful that some websites are gonna block you because they have bot detection, and they will like to verify that you are actually human. So there is much more that can be found, and my advice is just use the agent features when you actually need to interact with a place, like you want to book a place for a dining, and you want to give some example of a website where to find available spot, and give the agents the possibility to book the table and reserve a table for you, or any other task that in which you need to actually interact. If you're just trying to retrieve information, don't use the agent. You're gonna spend 20 minutes and probably get results that are not as quite good like the one that you will get with O3 or 4.0 model. Of course, if you have tried much more exciting prompts and tasks for agent, don't forget to tell us in the comments. I'm really looking forward to hear what has been your experience, if it has been really excited or painful like some of the experience I was showing today to you. And yes, and if you need my prompts, just ask. I'm gonna try to retrieve them back and share it with all the community. So that's it for today, and thank you for being with me and going through all these exciting example. If you have any suggestion for the next AI video, just put it in the suggestion in the comments. And as the boss remind me every time, don't forget to press like, subscribe and stuff. We need your support to make this channel grow and generate much more exciting content for you. Bye from now, and see you soon.